Dog out. You out there? Did you get Meeker?
Yeah, Roger, Paul.
How you guys making out?
We picked up a couple of skipjack on the troll, that was it.
Okay, we got, we're about 6 for 12 right now, and we're still working around the boat.
Okay. Are you back in where we were, or a little bit south?
Did you get the numbers from Mike?
Yeah.
So these are the marks that we're seeing under the boat right now. These are the thickest marks I've ever seen. This school has just been incredibly aggressive. Phenomenal day. Who would think? I think it's November 21st in San Diego. Unreal.
I do believe this is going to be a big one.
We thought the season was over for the year, and but then the San Diego was showing some fish counts, some yellowfin tuna in their fish counts just off the coast of San Diego. Our intel had them about 10 miles west of Del Mar, so we decided to get out there and try our luck. When we got out to the area, we found that inside the water was somewhat cool, a little dirty. But as we started to work outside, the temps started going up. We were in about 68-degree water. Water got nice and clear. There's a grouping of kelps out there, and some were holding, some weren't. So we were just working through, trying to find the kelps that would produce. The kelps were holding small yellowtail directly under the kelp. The tuna ring was a good 250 yards outside. So our tack was to line up on the patty, start the drift, and then we got 3 scoops of anchovy, which proved to be essential as they were necessary to get the school going. It was about 10 to 15 minutes before our first hookup, and once we hooked up, we started to see a significant amount of surface activity, fish pretty much crashing all over the boat. They were very close. The fish were very tight to the boat. Long soaks weren't working, and they were pretty much hitting our baits within a few seconds of us putting them in the water.
This fish came off of that little patty, or did you meter this stuff, Paul?
Yeah, I just came on the patty. I saw some marks and a couple birds. It looked like a good-looking patty, so I decided, what the hell.
As the bite started to develop, the boiling around the boat got more and more intense. Fish counts were picking up. We were catching with more frequency. And we were a bunch of 50 and 60-year-olds trying to act like 20-year-olds running around the boat.
This guy here, he's trying to get up.
I can't stress enough how important it is to have a circle of fishing buddies to share intel. This was crucial. And the doghouse was working the area with us, and when we found the bite, we called them in, and I'm sure they would have done the same for us. After a while, a blue shark came into the spread. It looked like it was a good 6-footer, and inevitably we wound up hooking it. And as we brought it up to the boat, it finally bit the line off and scampered away unharmed. Meanwhile, the bite just continued to intensify, and the boil started to get more intense. They were very close to the side of the boat.
I'm getting a lot of glare on this side.
And it was a real treat to be able to see down in the water and watch them actually chase the bait. I think this was probably due to the fact that the bait was beginning to accumulate underneath the boat, and that coupled with the steady stream of bait just made the school of tuna that much more intense.
Or you can just throw them off the stern. This is incredible.
Yeah, it is. That's what it's called, light on the light.
The trip wasn't without its comedy. After a while, we were catching more and more fish. We were not bothering to gap them, and we started to try to bounce them in the boat. And it's always a crapshoot as to whether or not you can get that fish up over the boat or not. And in this case, it took Billy a couple tries, but he eventually did it.
All right, that's it. F this. I'm tired. One more. One more.
Whoa!
Oh, baby.
There he goes.
You get that?
This is better than fireworks.
The tuna were good size,
All right, here we
probably
go.
15 to 30 pounds,
Whoa,
maybe
look
a
at
couple
it
of
run, man. You
smaller
got it
ones,
right
but they
back
had
into
a
the
lot of
water.
fight in them. For smaller tuna,
at
they
that.
were really pulling line.
Yeah, we got to stop. So we're gonna. No, seriously, we caught enough.
One more. Another good day on the water.
We limited out in about an hour and
There
a
you
half,
go.
2 hours. And we still had plenty of bait left in the tank, so we decided to empty it. And as we did, the school aggression just continued to intensify. So it was just an incredible bite. And some of the footage that we got, I mean, if you like this kind of footage, just sit back and watch the fireworks.
Oh,
2015 was an incredible year, and this was just an epic way to end this season. Who would have thought that in November, at the end of the season, we would be treated to a show like this?
This is so cool.
Who knows if the season's over, but at least it's over for me, at least temporarily. We've been fishing Tenacious now for 7 months, and she's in bad need of some tender loving care.
If you see fishing game, haul ass.
When this